Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. Now Green, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Duncan kicks to Parker, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Waiters, running it up the court. Here's Irving. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over-anxious that time.
Parker with it. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Duncan. And they get it back.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws. Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and he's put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better. Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And the Spurs making a change here. Diaw's checked in. Now here's LeBron. Leonard with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Leonard's got the ball, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Offensive rebound, Duncan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duncan's got his first basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Releases from 15. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Parker. He kicks it to Green. Back to Parker, all alone. That's good.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Irving dishes to Waiters. LeBron outside. LeBron left side. Off target from the wing. San Antonio leading by 3. Parker with it. Guarded now by Irving. Parker outside. Over in the corner, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here. Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Parker against Irving. Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J off the mark.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
James outside. Elbow shot. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Splitter is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Bellinelli in at the 3 spot. And so here's Cleveland. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Dellavedova.
Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center, great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets under a lot of guys' skin.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, as we all know, LeBron James is now back in Cleveland, but he thinks his time in Miami will serve him well. As he said, Miami for me has been like college for other kids. I became a better player and a better man. I learned from a franchise that had been where I wanted to go. Kevin?
He knows what it takes to win it all, Doris. Now he's trying to do it back home in Ohio. Thanks.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
Here's Mills. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Varejao a good decision maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
And he had a terrific season as a 2-point jump shooter. You know, able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from the high post.
Here's Ginobili following the basket by LeBron James. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. And Mills kicks to Diaw. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Cleveland, Love's checked in for James. Waiters comes in for Miller. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Offensive rebound. Varejao's shot is good. Varejao's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Irving against Parker. Leonard sets a screen for Ginobili. Parker dishes to Diaw. An easy 2 points on the layup. Diaw's got his second basket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter. Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here's Parker. Now the pass to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Shoots off the screen. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Irving against Ginobili. Shoots it up. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Tie game in.
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of energy at halftime, come out a little more focused and understanding what we got to do to finish this game.
Tim, we appreciate the time as always. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that one's good. Parker. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finisher, certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
Here's Parker. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Parker outside. Duncan left side. From the stripe. And again, it's Tony Parker. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Here's Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. San Antonio leading. Leonard attacking. Here's Green. Blocked. On the wing, James. Misses off the left iron.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Nobody near Parker. Great look there, but off target. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. James. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
And stolen by LeBron for the finish.
Oh,
my.
Hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. Mike Miller's checked in for Cleveland. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Spurs lead by 2. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. An incredible run. Thanks, Doris. The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Here's Irving. Boris Diaw picking up that last basket. The shot misses.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Duncan with a screen on Irving. Duncan drawing the double team. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Marion passes to Miller. Sinks the triple. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Mills, covered by Irving. Ginobili with a screen on Irving. Duncan, a screen. Ginobili, that's for 2. Shawn Marion grabs the miss. And on the way from Irving for 3, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with Splitter, and it's Parker in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Parker. And Thompson sends it back. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. A steal. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Waiters. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Just 5 to shoot, and it's slammed in by Diaw. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs trail by 3. Diaw, the screen. Green kicks to Splitter. Green dishes to Leonard. Pulls it up. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Irving. Here's Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's now 8 points for Anderson Varejao.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Green up on top. He's guarded by Waiters. It's Parker with the drive. Rejected by Irving.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter, and he drops it in from the low post.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Now here's Green into Tim Duncan. Rebound Love. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 7. Over in the corner, Green launches a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Parker. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No good from Duncan.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Outside Leonard. And Green now, top of the key. Drills it from outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Spurs with some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Now you just want to forget about this one, move on to the next game, and you got to try to get better at practice.
On the wing, Green. For 3, it's good from beyond the arc. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can, and we're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.